game the whole video. Tom, what are you doing? I'm just clicking away. Are you literally going to click away the whole time?
Yep.
8-bit cats. 8-bit cats. 8-bit cats.
Welcome to the 8-Bit Cat Show, a place where friends geek out over the nerdy things we love. This is the Gamers Corner edition. I'm still your host, Stephanie Katz. With us, as always, Zach.
Hi.
Peter.
Hi.
And Tom.
I'm busy.
There's a cat.
And Bailey's still snoozing on the table, and you can't see it, but Bella is down here staring at me. I'll take a picture, and I'll put it on our social media. Bella, now look at me.
We have social media?
Ooh, I caught a rowlet.
We do. We're on Facebook and the Instagrams.
The books of do you mean Meta?
What?
That's the new name of what that's what Facebook's new name is going to be, is Meta.
I thought that was just the name of the company, but like Facebook is still going to be Facebook.
Oh, I thought they were doing it the other way. I thought that Facebook was going to be the name of the company and Meta was going to be the name of the social
No,
media
it's
platform.
Meta World Peace?
neither of those things are correct. They're just trying to make basically Ready Player One in reality by making the metaverse.
Apparently I need to reread those articles. 'Cause that seems dumb.
It is. It's exceptionally dumb, and yet they're doing it anyway.
Mark Zuckerberg's a lizard person. Actually, I
Yeah,
can't tell if
I
he's a
know.
lizard person or if he's an android. Sent back from the future to
both.
destroy
He
humanity.
could be an android lizard person.
Ooh,
Don't
android-
limit him like that.
You know what? I don't want to put Mark in a corner. Sorry, Zucks. That's my bad, Zucks. Don't put me in Facebook jail. I've never been in Facebook jail.
Me either.
Never been banned.
We
Yeah,
just
Medband.
we
I
just
say a lot of
wrecked
shit,
it.
too.
Something's gonna happen now. Anyway, it's the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Yep, you're banned.
Raider.
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 You sure it's not Tomb Raider? I've heard it both ways.
Pretty. I mean. Just clicking away, clicking away. Yeah. So I'll
Keep that
definitely.
going forever.
I'll definitely put a link in the show notes, but yeah, Square Enix has a bunch of cool stuff on their website, including I don't know if I want to call it a thank you video, but it's definitely like a video of all the different people that have like voiced Lara Croft and everything, and kind of talking about, you know, being her and how awesome it is, and, you know, happy 25th and everything. It's
Did
pretty
Angelina
cool.
show up?
It was 25 minutes long, so I'm gonna be honest, I did not watch the whole thing.
Coward.
But
So you don't even know if Angelina
Yeah,
showed
I
up.
mean, obviously you didn't really care that these
sorry,
women were
I got
like,
it.
I love fucking...
The best live action version of Lara Croft. Didn't even.
I
mean-
like the last lady that did it.
Yeah.
I don't
Say her
remember.
name.
Isn't it Alicia something?
Oh, I got a Charmander.
Oh, you got a Charmander? I got a Grookey. What the fuck's a Grookey?
And a Bulbasaur. Man, I've gotten all three.
It's a monkey.
The original.
It's a Grookey.
He's a monkey.
Oh, is he the monkey with the plant coming out of his head?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I do know what that one is. I thought I only knew the one video. Well, in honor of Gamers Corner, we're eating
Pokemon Oreos.
Pokemon Oreos.
And I'm playing a game.
It should also be noted that the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider was actually October 25th. But,
We're a little late, but that's
yeah,
okay.
a little late.
But they're coming out with, like, Netflix is gonna do an anime series for Tomb Raider, and then what I thought was really cool is they're coming out with, it's called the Lara Croft Cookbook and Travel Guide. So it's like a bunch of different recipes of like things from her adventures. So I definitely got to pick that up. So maybe we can make some neat recipes.
I mean, I already have that pre-ordered.
Nice. Amazon or Square
Yeah.
Enix?
Amazon. I saw it there first.
Travel
I
guide.
gotta get on that. Yeah, I think when you click on it through Square Enix, I actually think it takes you to Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I gotta get on that. I know. So you said Angelina was your favorite Lara Croft?
Yeah, she's the one that looked most like the original comic, or not comic, the original video game character.
Oh, you just meant live action.
Yeah, live action.
What about you?
Okay. Good. Sorry.
No, you go first.
I mean, did you prefer the reboot to the original, or did you like the original better? For the games,
as far
not
as the
the movie.
games, I love the
Yeah.
original. I mean, like I know it was basically broken and absolutely ridiculous, but I loved the original.
Who doesn't like triangle boobs?
That was 100% a coding mistake.
I know.
They
love
left it in there
triangle
because it
boobs.
was.
I'm well
Too hard
aware,
to
but it
fix.
doesn't make it less funny.
Oh no! And again, Angelina encompassed the triangle boobs quite well.
But
I really like the original.
I was thinking Ting.
And I played a little bit of Underworld and the reboot.
I didn't like the reboot. Honestly, it didn't feel like a Tomb Raider game at all to me.
Well, I think it was supposed to be more of like her before she was the Tomb Raider. I think that's like the
And
whole
again,
point.
it didn't feel like a Tomb Raider game to me. It was dumb to call it the Tomb Raider then. She didn't raid a single fucking tomb. Okay, she raided one tomb and then she made zombies. Okay, it was dumb.
I liked it.
Are you talking about the movie again?
He's talking about the
Well,
reboot.
that one,
Because the
movie-
game didn't really have zombies.
No, the reboot movie did, which was really
Yeah.
dumb. But the game just the reboot game, I just like it looked beautiful. The gameplay was pretty solid, but I didn't like the story at all.
It occurs to me a little too late that we're actually using the wrong term for this because the Tomb Raider series has been rebooted a few times.
Well, yeah.
So the one we're specifically referring to
It's
is
the
the Survivor
2013.
trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I didn't like.
That has probably been my favorite set of the Tomb Raider games. I absolutely love the Survivor trilogy, and I really hope we're getting another one.
Yeah. Fine, Peter.
And then
I disagree.
I believe they also announced like the mobile versions they had. The Temple of Osiris and the Guided Light is coming to Switch.
Well, Temple of Osiris isn't a mobile game.
Or it was a PlayStation Online something, right?
Yeah, it was like a PlayStation game. That's cool that they're putting it on the Switch, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-pack.
I did not know
I
that.
believe.
Yeah, it's like a top-down dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
You've been
Anyway.
informed now.
I am now informed.
Thoughts, Tom?
what?
Tomb Raider. Hot take. Go.
Great.
All right.
You're the worst.
Um,
Just the worst.
speaking of things that are wonky and don't work,
Tom.
My fingers.
the Nintendo Online has been having all sorts of issues, including frame rate issues, sound delay, wrong controller layout, super lag, being asked to add a memory chip to save your games, and all kinds of people like.
Is there an option to add a memory chip on the Switch?
I don't know.
I mean, technically,
Yeah, you can put in an SD card.
Yes, there is a slot for an SD card, but like the prompt that people are getting is like the
Like the original one from like the PlayStation to insert memory card kind of thing like that?
N64,
Yeah,
but yeah.
N64, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
And-
getting that.
And it'd be one thing if it was like, because some people were like, oh, it's clearly just your internet, but like this has been reported amongst multiple players and multiple games.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that the Switch fucked it up and that Nintendo fucked up this rollout of adding new shit.
Yes.
It's not overly surprising. They charged way too much money for it, didn't give us all the things that we wanted, and it doesn't work.
Wait, it doesn't work?
Not surprised.
I mean, it works.
If you want it to work, you have to pay more.
Oh.
But yeah, there's like videos all over Twitter of like it's like really creepy
Ow.
sound delay.
Square it
Like the beginning of Super Mario 64, like the sound is like it's so behind it. How can I explain this? Okay, so you know in Dune how like at certain parts the soundtrack sounded like it was skipping, but that was clearly like an aesthetic choice. Like it's like that, but on steroids, and obviously isn't supposed to be that way.
Oh yeah, because I played the original. It matches up pretty good. It should not be that hard to. Well, I guess maybe the Switch is just running too fast to run a 64-bit game.
But it runs the NES and SNES games just fine.
Okay, I don't know. I'm not a Scientologist. Wait, I'm definitely not one of those either. Scientology.
There.
Tom Cruise, help me.
Help me with your witchcraft.
I got Peter.
You even got Peter on that one. That's pretty good.
Teamwork.
So what we're saying is, so not only did they already make you pay too much money for it, they didn't put the games that you actually wanted on it. Now it doesn't even fucking work. And that's just funny.
Hilarious. Your hand hurt?
Yeah, one of them.
Glad I didn't pay for it.
Me either.
Always wait till the second generation.
Get all the bugs out.
I'm waiting until the 5th generation on those Samsung Fold things because I still don't trust them.
Yeah, like how does that even work?
I've seen them in the real world now. People actually using them, and they're beautiful and amazing because they're on Generation 3 now.
I just want to see those screens.
But I'm waiting till like 4. I want the guy that has had it for 4 years to see what actually happens with that shit.
Yeah.
But always wait until the second time it's rolled. Don't wait for the first rollout. Wait until they've at least put out 3 bug fixes and then start buying shit like that. It's the same thing with like Cyberpunk 2024.
2077.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Who gives a fuck?
It's so broken I don't even know what the fucking name
years
is.
from now.
Well, they fixed most of that stuff now, haven't they?
Oh yeah, it's pretty much fully functional at this point. There's not really any issues
Shoot,
left.
I might buy it
It's fully
now.
functional now.
I might actually buy it now.
Wait till Black
I think
Friday
that-
when it's on sale.
Ooh, smart.
They actually put it back on PlayStation Network, and it took them like a year to do that shit.
Oh snap! Speaking of PlayStation Network, we got another Sony State of Play.
How many of these do they have?
Dude, that was the same question I asked. When she's
Jesus
like, hey,
Christ.
it's the Sony State of Play, that's what we're going to talk about. It's
Do
like,
you
how
do this
many
every
fucking
month?
are these?
Well,
They do
this
this
one
every fucking month? What the hell?
every couple months. They have a couple a year. This one focused on like third-party titles though, so this is stuff that's gonna be out on like multiple consoles. There were only a couple highlights for me. Death's Door, which I had originally seen for Xbox, and it looks super cute. You play as like a little crow. And you gotta solve puzzles. It's cute. Star
It's got the
Ocean.
same kind of like
You
down view as Hades.
You sure it's
Yeah.
not a raven?
It might be a raven.
Would make more sense with Death's Door. Death, Raven, Door. Knock, knock, knocking. Raven. Quote the Raven.
Chicken.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
If you know, then you know.
I mean, don't crows in mythology have an association with death as well?
Sometimes ravens are more
Ouch.
associated with it closely, though. But crows also look like ravens, so I think people also call ravens and crows the same thing for forever. But yes, actually, no. Now I know. I know. They're all chickens.
They're all chickens. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's gonna have to link that video. All right, Stephanie's gonna link a video in the show notes at this point in time because there is a really ridiculous, stupid video that y'all might need to see. I think it's a TikTok.
I think I saw it on Instagram, but it's from
What's TikTok?
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
it's one of the people I follow. I think it's from Nathan the Cat Lady, but he had like a bunch of blackbirds outside his apartment, and he was like, "Oh, look at these crows," and people were like, "Wow, it's ravens," and he was like, "Oh, look at these ravens," and then apparently there was like a big thing about whether they were crows or ravens, and he goes, "You know what? I'm gonna end this right now. They're chickens."
I'm out here feeding my chickens.
Really entertaining.
It's dumb.
Anyway,
It's quite great.
the other highlight for me was Star Ocean: The Divine Force. Looked pretty good. I honestly have not played a Star Ocean since the PS2.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done Star Ocean. Did Peter disappear? Peter?
Peter?
Oh, Peter.
Peter?
Peter.
Oh no, I think we did lose the Peter. So before you cut out, we were talking about Star Ocean.
The Divine Force.
Were we? I kind of completely forgot what the fuck we were talking about.
We were talking
Star
about
Ocean.
we were talking about the Sony State of Play, and we got into a tangent about ravens and crows, and then I said my next highlight was Star Ocean: The Divine Force, and that I haven't played a Star Ocean game since PS2.
Wait, is okay, that's the trailer with not Cloud in it. Got it.
Yes.
Yes.
With not Cloud.
Not Cloud. Or Walmart Cloud, if you will.
Pretty much what it is, yeah.
Walmart Cloud.
Walmart Cloud. Yeah, it looked pretty decent. So
Did it though?
being that the last time I played one was PS2.
I actually know. I didn't even see it, so I have no idea. I've never even heard of Star Ocean. What is Star Ocean? What is the premise of
It's a
Star Ocean?
JRPG.
Well, take Final Fantasy, but go way more sci-fi.
Yeah, it's very sci-fi.
Oh, okay.
There's like spaceships and shit. Has
So-
there been a Star Ocean since then? I feel like there's been at least one, but I can't think of what it was.
1 second.
One.
Why is the guy without internet trying to look shit up? Hey,
He's back!
That's why.
He's got the net.
Let's see. Star Ocean. I swear it's just going to show me all of the most recent releases.
Probably.
Let me see.
What are you doing, you fluffy bitch?
Being a fluffy bitch.
So yeah, you can go away. Discord on phone. And let's see. When was the last games released? God damn, there hasn't been a Star Ocean since 2016. Yeah.
That's not that long ago.
It's quite a long time ago.
Oh, that's actually that's the average gap that they've had since 2003.
Again, like I said, that's not that long ago.
No, 2016 spoiled us a little, it looks like, because they gave us 2 Star Oceans.
Dos.
La dos?
¿Por qué no los dos?
What are you doing? You strange cat.
She's being a weird bitch.
The other, I don't know if it was necessarily a highlight, but it's going to be, or currently is now free on PlayStation Plus, is called First Class Trouble. And it's basically Among Us, but with, like, people. So instead
Oh, yeah, the Clue video game?
So instead of, like, having, like, a little space guy with just, like, a thing, like, you're an actual, like, person.
It takes
Yeah.
fun out of it.
I kind of like the art direction that they decided to go with Among Us. That's one of the reasons it's actually kind of fun.
That's why it's like
So when you slice somebody in half,
there's also
It's
a,
there's
ridiculous.
just like
and over
one
the top.
bone in the middle there.
I think there's also a knockoff of what's it called? Goose Duck. Yeah.
I mean, the reason that I mentioned that it was Clue, the video game, is that all of these are basically doing Clue, but as video games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, Among Us is not Clue.
I mean, kinda.
Premise
Kind of
yeah.
is.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess,
Not
well,
really.
wouldn't it be more kind of like Werewolves Within, because you're trying to find out
Yes,
who the...
Which was also Clue. But
Yeah, to a degree, yeah.
Yes, it's clear.
Whatever.
I guess it is Clue. It's all Clue. It's all Clue.
I saw him in the pantry.
With
you
the
now?
butter knife.
With the butter knife. Did anybody else have any highlights from...
I think OFK looks like it's going to be fun.
What is this?
That's the game that's, like, about the
OFK?
band, right?
Yeah. It's like entirely story driven. It just looks like it's going to be fun.
It's called OFK?
Yes.
Or we are OFK.
Yeah,
We are
OFK.
OFK.
God, I watched Sony State of Play.
OnlyFans
and,
Korea.
It was fucking great. Like I was just awestruck by the amount of games that Sony was putting out.
So who's OFK?
They're the band.
It's the name of the band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
who are they? What's their
There's-
famous song?
That's why you play the game.
What's their famous song?
They haven't. You have to like each episode's
Just,
going to
like,
have
you
a
know,
song released with it.
if you
So we don't
want-
have anything yet.
So they're a brand new band that's never released anything, and they have their own video game.
Yes.
If you watched the Sony State of
What?
Play, you would have totally got it. You know?
I didn't
Yeah.
watch the Sony State of Play.
I know.
So I'm being.
You're the only person who didn't watch it this time.
What did
You're
you
a
think
liar.
of that artwork?
It was great. Like, I mean,
So realistic, right?
right. It's just
she-
unparalleled.
Pretty sure she's baiting you, bro.
There's also Little Devil Inside. That one looks like a lot of fun.
Little Devil
I
Inside.
don't remember that one. Remind me.
It was right near the ass end of it. It's like
The
a
ass end.
I mean, if you watched it,
I know
Watch the whole thing.
yeah, you would
It was
have
the
known.
last game they announced, but I don't remember what it was about.
they don't go a whole lot into the plot. Basically, the main character, whose name escapes me, is hired to do a mission to retrieve some artifact from a mansion for an old man.
Oh yeah.
Things go wrong. Vampires chase him. The main thing that's appealing is it looks like a fun action RPG it's really stylized.
Dude,
so it's probably going to age really well.
Yeah, I don't know that I was not a fan of how it went from that weird top down where you're a weeble wobble to being like, oh, you're a person now. It was weird. I don't know how I feel about
the
it.
overworld. It's
I
like getting mad at old Final Fantasies for doing that exact same thing.
Well, I've always been mad at the old Final Fantasies. I've never played a single Final Fantasy game in my entire life. I could never get into those. They're not my style.
Well, if everyone liked the same thing, it would be a very boring world.
Or really cool. As long as you
I mean, if
also
everyone
like
liked the exact same thing, we'd probably perfect that thing, but we would have no diversity.
it'd be pretty fucking cool. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Oh.
But yeah,
Never mind then.
that Sony State of Play was pretty good. Just saying. You missed out, Zach.
Not a Sony guy. I'm an Xbox guy. Fuck Sony State of Play.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right?
Why?
When was the last time you got a good Xbox exclusive?
I'm getting one later this year.
But you don't know if it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It could be. It really
Halo
could.
hasn't been good since it was in Bungie's hands.
But it really could be this time. I swear. I swear it could be good. Please.
Sound like an abused, like you're in an abusive relationship.
100%. It's a very abusive relationship. And it has been for about 15 years. I'm going to say about 15 years.
The last one they did was what? It was Reach, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Reach was amazing. They're still banking on the nostalgia of me enjoying that game because I loved it so much that I have looked the other way at a lot of terrible things.
You were pretty close. It's been 11 years.
It's 11. Okay. All right.
Yeah. But also,
God,
Reach
it's only been
was kind
11?
of the best Halo game they ever did, and that's why I'm glad they released it on PC.
They pretty much perfected it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's now on the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, it's available on the Master Chief Collection for
Which
PC.
is also available for free on the Xbox if you have the Game Pass.
So not really for free.
Well, sort of for free. You're already paying for the shit to get online.
So you have to pay for the subscription to get to that, and also pay for the online access. When on PC, you can pay like $10 to get the whole thing.
You don't have to
already owns
pay.
it.
You don't have to pay for the online access. If you pay for the subscription for the Game Pass, it includes your Xbox Live subscription as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so it's not that bad. And also, my little brother plays for it. Also, I already own the game, and so if you already owned the game, they just kept giving it to you for free. So it's pretty great.
Yeah.
I bought that game when it came out because I'm like, all the other Halos suck. I'm gonna play these ones.
That was like one of my last good memories with my brothers. We got that the day it came out and beat it that night.
Oh, fuck
like
yeah.
stayed up the whole night playing it together.
What, Reach? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the midnight showing. Because that was what year was that? That was 2010.
2011. No, yeah, 2010.
2010 was when it came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was stood in the midnight. It stood in line for the release for the midnight showing. Still in college at the time. Had class at 8 a.m. Skipped that class. But I went to my 9 o'clock.
Good job.
Well, we were almost done. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking class. We got one more fucking level. I'm playing this.
You beat that game in 7 hours?
The Halo games aren't long.
Roughly.
You can really tear through them.
Yeah. Unless you're playing Legendary, then that's like a fucking.
Well, yeah.
13,
Oh yeah, then you're
15 hour
you're gonna
campaign.
get stuck.
The first
for a
time we
while.
played through on easy.
Yeah.
Because we just wanted to get through the campaign. We wanted to see what the story was, and it was a solid story.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Back when Halo had a good story.
I will say when they did the remastered editions of like the Halo 1 and Halo 2, I took my sweet ass time on those because I walked through everything like in the new way and the old way because I'm like, oh, this is look at what they did to the shadow. Oh, there's like 37 more blades of grass in this one spot here. It's not doing anything. They did so good with this.
And that is exactly what they hoped you would do.
It was amazing. Yes. You can see the nose hairs on this blue.
Tom, graphics are important.
In a thing like that, but it's also stylized. And the originals still hold up. I would still play the original.
Oh, absolutely.
In fact,
the original Combat Evolved is still one of my favorite games of all time.
In fact, I still had to go back sometimes and look at it the old way because I'm like, it's actually too good. I can't tell where the fucking door is. Click. Oh, it's right over there because they didn't put anything around it because they couldn't afford to render a goddamn tree. All right, perfect. That's where I gotta go. I got so lost in a couple of levels on the original on the Halo CE. Yeah, because it was just like I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. There's like shit on the ground. It's supposed to be blank. I'm supposed to be in a blank tunnel right now. What the fuck is going on?
It's fucking covered in shit.
There's shadows and shit now. What the hell is going on? When I shoot the bullet, I can see the shadow on the ground. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh no, you're not tip-tapping. Did you lose?
Yeah.
He lost the tips and the taps.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the tips and the taps.
Taps, the tip, tap, the tip, the tapping, the don't stop the crappy.
There you go.
Why?
Because I
was
can't.
awful.
It was.
Well, I guess that wraps up Gamers Corner then, unless
So how come Xbox doesn't feel? How come Microsoft doesn't feel the need to release a state of play every 2 months, but fucking Sony does?
Well, I mean, if you watch the Sony State of Play, like the rest of us here, you
Tom,
know,
shut up. No, everyone knows you didn't do it.
I think it's because Xbox only does the like big showcases like E3, Tokyo Game Show.
So my thing is, why does PlayStation feel like they need to be cool enough to release more stuff that they're not actually releasing new stuff because we actually saw most of these things at their other big release things?
Because Sony knows their fans will tune into the shows.
And they don't actually participate in like E3 officially.
I guess they technically don't.
Yeah, they just do a big state of play during the same time frame.
Honestly, they were basically trying to model after Nintendo because this is what Nintendo does. Like every couple of months they release their Nintendo Direct. Sometimes it's like for a specific thing, like we just got the Animal Crossing one, and stuff like that. And sometimes it's just like, hey, here's an update on stuff we're working on.
Yeah, it's dumb.
He's not happy with you.
He's never happy with me. So look at the fuck over it.
His feet are like, ah. Poor baby boy. There you go, baby.
Dan.
I'm sorry, do you say that again into the microphone? He did it on command. What a good boy. He loves me more than you.
That's a lie. Thanks for joining us for Gamers Corner.
We'll be back on Sunday with extra bits. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
He has no extra bits.
Again, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at 8bitcats. Don't forget to hop on our Patreon. And as always, geek out, be fabulous, and have fun!
That was intense. That's kind of like a thing.
Do you ever just want to listen to the 8-Bit Cat Show on the go? Yeah? Well, now you can! The 8-Bit Cat Show is available on all your favorite podcasting apps, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Audible. And Patreon, too!